The ugly spider lady had just slurped the last little ray of light from the two trees and scampered away into the darkness. Everyone was super pissed. Feanor was so dark and spooky. No one was having fun anymore. The two Valor babes, Giovanna and Nina, took some fruit from the dead trees. They told Man that the trees could be restored if they borrowed some of that precious light from Feanor's Silmarils. Man gathered some big dick energy and asked politely, "Yo, Feanor, it would be pretty swag of you if you could lend us your Silmarils to restore light to the world. Please, dude. It's so spooky out here, let us borrow your fancy little nightlights." Feanor, "No way, Jose. The Silmarils are mine." The audacity of even asking. "You Valor are just like my dad. Pretty uncool, dude." Later that day, Melka, the meanest meanie ever, killed Feanor's dad, jacked the Silmarils from Feanor's vault, and dipped back to his castle called Angband. Feanor was so angry that his fancy rocks got stolen. That was literally the only reason he was mad. He gathered up some of his Noldor friends, and left Feanor to hunt for Melka and get his rocks back. Feanor and his angry dudes arrived at the ports of Orqualand. They met the local residents and asked them super nicely if they could borrow their boats. JK. They were complete assholes about it. A Teleri elf questioned Feanor, "What's the meaning of this? What are you and this army doing here?" Feanor replied, "The big bad man took my sparkly rocks, so I'm going to go murder his ass. Give us your boats or I'll give you the old stabby stabby." The Teleri elf told Feanor to shove his Silmarils where the sun don't shine. That was particularly triggering to Feanor, because if he did stick the Silmarils up his ass, he could have saved them from Melka. He was so angry. Feanor turned to his army and said, "Yo, these Teleri elves said some pretty mean things about your mothers. Let's kill them and take their boats." Feanor's army, with the decision-making skills of a toddler, immediately began to slaughter the elves. It was like something out of the Holy Crusades. This dude convinced all his friends that his special rocks were worth dying for. Man, Feanor was so convincing, he was like Donald Trump in 2017. Feanor realized that there wasn't enough space in the boats for all his followers. He invited only the coolest Noldor and then crossed the sea. When they arrived, one of his followers asked if he could borrow some of the boats to go pick up the other Noldor that were left behind. Feanor said these exact words. "Lol, no." They torched the boats and continued towards Melka's lair. During the night, the Noldor camp was attacked by evil orcs sent by Melka. The battle was so epic that it lasted for 10 days. It had some wicked name too. They Gornu and Gillith, which translates the battle under stars. Imagine if Amazon Prime loved us enough to recreate this battle. JK, they only love your money. Anyway, the Noldor absolutely shut on the orc armies and pressed on towards Melka's evil scary fortress called Angband. Feanor got jumped by Melka's bull rogues. There were 3. First was Durin's Bane, the guy that got wrecked by Gandalf the White. Second was the unnamed bull rogue, the one that's not worthy of a name because he got absolutely destroyed by Glorfindel. And finally, Gothmog. Oh shit. There he is right behind you. Damn, I was too late to warn him. Feanor got stabbed in the butt by Gothmog. The Noldor carried him back to safety and his body burst into flames. It was wild. No one in Middle-earth ever died like that again. What a shame. Imagine if Boromir did. He'd totally explode and take out that band of Uruk-hai. Feanor's soul left his body and went to the halls of Mandos. It was kept under lock and key because that dude is basically a psychopath. JK. Feanor did nothing wrong.